Hello everyone, welcome back to Pably. So in today's video, we are going to understand how to create Salesforce contacts from Elementor form responses. So here let's assume that I am using Elementor and I have created a form using it, which I have added on my website as well. My objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form response, then by using the user details, I want to create a contact in my Salesforce account. Now to do this, I need to build a connection between these two applications, for which I'm going to use Pably Connect. So here my trigger application will be Elementor and my action application will be Salesforce. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we are going to understand how to create Salesforce contacts from Elementor form responses. So here let's assume that you're using Elementor as an online form builder application and you have created a form and added that form on your website as well. Now you want that whenever you're going to receive a new response, then you want to create a contact in your Salesforce account by using the user details. So now to automate this entire process, I'm going to use Pably Connect, and over here as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. But if you're a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page by Pably Connect. So here to access my dashboard, I will go to Pably Connect and click on access now. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as create Salesforce contacts from Elementor form responses. And on my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders which I have created before. So here the folder is Elementor to Salesforce, as this is an automation between Elementor to Salesforce. So here I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I've arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. Basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pably Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of your trigger application, and in a workflow, you can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to create Salesforce contacts from Elementor form responses. So here in Pably Connect, going to my trigger window. So as I'm getting the details from Elementor form response, so over here Elementor will be my trigger application. Here it is. And the trigger event will be new form submission. So this trigger will start working whenever a new form will be submitted. Now moving to the action window. So as I want to create a contact in Salesforce, so here Salesforce will be my action application, and here it is. And the action event will be to create a contact. So here it will create a contact. So as you can see that I have selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. So my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new form response through Elementor, then automatically by using the user details, a contact should be created in my Salesforce account. So now in order to do that, firstly I need to establish a connection between Elementor and Pably Connect. So here you can see that a webhook URL is given and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given below carefully, because this webhook URL will act as a bridge to connect Elementor with Pably Connect. So now I'm going to take you to the form which I have created. So this here is my Elementor form, and now as I want to establish a connection between Elementor and Pably Connect, so in order to do that, here I'm going to click on edit with Elementor. So now I'm in edit mode. So here I'm going to edit this form. So as I've done this, I'm going to this left hand side corner, and over here I will go to this actions after submit. That means after the form submission, over here I'm going to add this action that is for webhook. So over here I will go to the webhook part, and as in Pably Connect, here a webhook URL is given that will establish a connection. I'm going to copy it, and here I'm going to paste the same. So once I've done this, here I'm going to click on update. So now it is updated. So now here in Pably Connect, you can see that it is waiting for webhook response. That means now I need to do a test submission or record so that the data can be recorded here in Pably Connect. That means now I need to do a form submission. And now here I'm going to submit this form. So over here, I'm going to add the first name as demo and the last name as user. Here the email will be demo user @pablytudes.com. And here I'm going to mention a mobile number as well. Now once I've mentioned these details, I'm going to submit this form. And you can see that it says your submission was successful. That means this form is successfully submitted and these details would have been captured in Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you to Pabbly Connect, and over here you can see that yes, I have received a response. Here's the form name, here's the form ID, mobile number, last name, first name and the email. So over here in Pabbly Connect, I have successfully got the details of the form that was just submitted. So the first step of this automation is set up. That means now whenever I'm going to receive a new response through Elementor, then automatically the details will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So as I've got the details, now by using these details, I want to create a contact in Salesforce. So in order to do that, here I'm going to click on Connect. And now to add a new connection, you just have to connect with Salesforce, and I've already opened Salesforce in one of my tabs. Here I'm going to click on Allow as this is a secure access. And here you can see that Salesforce and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to these details. So here I'm going to fill in these details by the method that is called as mapping. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So as I've received the response from Elementor, so over here I'm going to map the details from the response which I've received. So here I've mapped the last name, now I'm going to first name and here I've mapped it. So now moving to the other details that I've received. So I have received the phone number as well and I have received the email as well. So now I'm going to map the email. So here as you can see that I have mapped the details in these fields. So this method of mapping is important so that every time I'm going to receive a new response, then that response will be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I've mapped the details, so from this lead source drop down, you can select the lead source, or either you can turn on this map button and you can remove this and mention the source as per your requirement. So as of now, I'm keeping the lead source as web, and here after mapping the details, I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that I have received a response and this here is a positive response. So over here you can see the ID as well. That means a contact is successfully created in Salesforce. So now I'm going to take you to my Salesforce account. So over here in Salesforce under contacts, I'm just going to refresh this page once. And here you can see that a new contact has been created by the name of user demo. So over here are the details. So here's the name demo user, here's the lead source, here is the created by details, here's the phone number, and here is the email of the contact. So that means a Salesforce contact is successfully created from Elementor form response. So this automation is a successful one. That means now whenever I'm going to receive a new response through Elementor, then automatically by using the user details, a contact will be created in my Salesforce account. So if you like this video, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe this video. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So if you have any doubts regarding Pabbly, reach us at support@pabbly.com, and if you have any queries, you can visit us at forum.pabbly.com. If you have any pricing related query, you can visit this link. So if you like this video, please share it with your friends and colleagues, and do not forget to like, share and subscribe our channel.